Hey folks, H2 coming back at you on the F3 channel. Hey, how many of you out there are holding equities in some sort of portfolio? Whether that's an IRA or your company's 401k plan or maybe at your local brokerage firm. And so for those that are out there with that's holding equities, and what I'm talking about are really stocks and those type of financial instruments, I want to make the case here today that you need to keep an eye on keeping that portfolio balanced. Okay, so figure out how often you want to rebalance that portfolio, because you know just to pour money into it and leave the plan the same, your portfolio can get out of whack, meaning it could be overweighted in some areas that increases your level of risk. So there are three primary things I want to talk about today that's that I want to make the case that rebalancing your portfolio is necessary. The first one is the market is at a record high. So some of y'all out there are watching what's going on in Wall Street, and you're seeing they're putting up record numbers. And even though those numbers are a record, there are a whole lot of other stocks out there that's taking a haircut every day, particularly if they're missing their quarterly numbers. It's ugly, 10, 15% haircut. So if your portfolio is holding those particular stocks, guess what? You now have a tremendous loss, and even though the market is at record highs, your portfolio could be at a record low. So, with the market being as high as it is, and there is only a few stocks out there that's actually driving the market to its height. It's not across the board, win for everybody. So take a look at your portfolio and make sure you are balancing across various sectors and industries in your portfolio. The second point I want to make is, hey, political uncertainty. As you well know, we have some uncertainty, which is driving some skittishness or some risk in the market. And so, the market goes up and down based on supply and demand, and really based on, what's the outlook of the market. So you start having some crazy stuff go on here in Washington, the market could tumble quick and in a hurry. As a matter of fact, it'll tumble so fast after hours that you won't have a chance to get out. So keep an eye on that political uncertainty, particularly if you are committing cash into the equities market at this point. Now, I'll be the last one to tell you to try to figure out how to time the market, because I've lost my shirt trying to time the market, So take it from me. Don't try to time the market. Develop a strategy and stick to it. The last point I want to make is global disruption. We can have all the cylinders firing right here in the United States, but you can have something goofy happen in one of the European countries or anywhere else, and it will cause a big disruption in our market. If you remember when Brexit, when there was the Brexit vote, and there was the expectation that Britain would stay in the European Union, and they voted not to, And boy, the market took it in the shorts for quite some time. Now, market recovered from it, but it still took it in the shorts, and there was a lot of uncertainty behind that. So that's my 3 points I want to make here, or to get you to rebalance your portfolio, or at least have a plan to keep your portfolio in balance. All right, so that's all H2 got for you. I'm gonna sign off. You have a great day and a great weekend.